So it's advantage Chelsea going into the Champions League final. Welcome to the match review of Chelsea's 2-1 victory over Manchester City. But before we get into the review,
don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share this video and comment down below. Can we get this video to 50 likes if you want us to win again in the Champions League final?
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
okay, so let's start off with the team news. So Pep Guardiola was running scared. He wasn't showing his cards, his hand, for the Champions League final zone. And Tuchel as well, because after both teams' grueling matches in the semi-final, there were bound to be changes, weren't there? So Pep made 9 changes. The only players left in from the game that were, was it Edison? Edison and... No, Diaz. Edison and Diaz. So on our side, I think we made 5 changes. In came Marcus Alonso. In came Billy Gilmore. Reece James. Yeah, can you remember the other 2? No, the way he was on the bench. Yeah, Pulisic. And one more. The other goal scorer. Yes, yeah. So those were the changes that Chelsea made for the game. So it's going to be a totally different feel from what's the lineup, I think, for the Champions League final. Right, the positives from the game: we won. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was so funny. Oh dear. Oh, Mendy made his first penalty save. You know what? Everyone is ridiculing this Aguero Panenka penalty, but I think Mendy was actually clever because he went to go down, and Aguero probably thought he was fully committed. But he didn't fully commit himself as he went down. So when the chip came, he just nonchalantly stood up, caught the ball with one hand. That's funny, that wasn't it? It was funny.
Oh no, that's a penalty. We're gonna be losing 2-0.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I thought we played. First half wasn't great. Second half, I thought we did quite well. We knew that we had to really get a positive result, especially after Leicester lost. There's another positive: Leicester losing on thanks Newcastle on the Friday. So we came out with more purpose in the second half, and we pushed Manchester City back. We pegged them back. And there were some good displays. As poor as Ziyech was in the first half, I didn't think he was pressing that well, but second half he stepped up to the plate. Fantastic goal by Ziyech. Yeah, it was a great goal. And obviously the winner by Alonso, which was decent as well. It was after a good move. So yeah, and some good performances. I thought Billy Gilmore did well. Obviously, he gave away the penalty, but I thought he coped well in that midfield pivot against Man City.
If he didn't give away the penalty, they probably would have scored.
Maybe not. I think we'd have had enough cover back there for that. And it's good that we've got a good squad. So these guys, we made 5 changes and they were able to step up and perform against a side who, if they'd won today, would have won the Premier League. So, okay, they did make 9 changes, but, their changes were still, they'll get into most sides in the division. So I think we did well to get that performance against them, especially, and it showed for me, because sometimes we go down by a goal and we don't have enough fight to get back. But this is what's probably only the second or third time that we've been a goal down and came back to win.
I remember the first game of the season or something. Against Aston Villa.
No, Brighton we played. No, we were winning that game. Then they equalised and we scored one. Reece James scored a brilliant goal. But no.
I remember also we were 1-0 down against Leeds. It was a
Yeah, I know the West Brom one we came back to get a draw, the 3-3. But yeah, we haven't done that a lot this season, so it was good to see us coming back from a goal down to then getting a positive result.
But one might argue we haven't been down a lot.
True, but when we have been, we haven't reacted in the right way, so yeah, this is a good one, good thing. Right, the negatives from the game, Zane. I thought first half performance, we were a bit sloppy in possession and allowed Manchester City to really get into the game. Also, Werner kept getting offside, wasn't he?
Yeah,
This guy needs to, he had a decent, don't get me wrong, I thought Werner had a decent game today. He caused their backline lots of problems with his movement. But if he just learns to stay onside, he'll score quite a lot of goals.
He's fast anyway.
And what's the thing with Werner? Whenever he's offside, he scores.
Exactly. He just plays like Messi, prime Pele.
Yeah, so but when he's onside, it's just like so myself and Zayn, we came up with a little thing in the game. We said he should have that psyche that I'm offside. He should always think that he's offside, because when he's offside he relaxes a bit more, I think, and puts the ball to the net. Because those were two very good finishes, especially that first one, wasn't it, from the Reece James cross?
Exactly, just like the top corner.
Yeah, so yeah, stay onside a bit more, son. Also, the referee helped us in one situation with the Zuma one, which was probably a penalty, wasn't it, on Sterling?
The second one, I was
But the second one, sorry. But what was Sterling doing on the pitch in the first place? Because he had a studs up tackle, which in today's game is a red card. So why you only got a yellow for that and not a red? And I'm thinking the Anthony Taylor curse again. But he proved that he wasn't too biased yesterday. I've got to be fair to him, because obviously otherwise he would have given that penalty for Sterling. And the Christensen injury as another negative, so let's hope it's not too bad. I feel sorry for the lad. He's had a decent season, but he may miss the two biggest games of his career now, the FA Cup and the Champions League final. So, but we were very cussing. Yeah, first of all, I thought, what's he do that for? He did overstretch a bit, so that's what got him that injury. But you know what? Christensen's loss is probably going to be Reece James's game, because the way that Reece James played yesterday, I think he's going to make the final. And that leads us on to man of the match. Yeah, so there were one or two decent performances, but man of the match for me, do you agree, Zane? Mr. James, Mr. Reece James.
He was very solid.
Yeah, first half I thought the first 15-20 minutes, I didn't think he was doing enough in the game, but boy did he step up after the middle of the first half and especially in the second half.
He's doing brilliant runs across.
This is what I want to see more from Reece James. I've been a bit critical about Reece James before, not because he hasn't got the ability, because he's got bags of ability. My critique of Reece James, I've always said it, is that I know he's got the ability to beat his man on the byline and get the crosses in, to be a bit more direct when he's running with the ball rather than sort of cutting back and playing it safe. But yesterday, it was like a switch went off and said, yeah, you know what? This is what I need to do. He had Mendy on toast, didn't he? I especially love the one where he chested it past him, put on his chest. And some of the crosses that he put in, boy, those were devastating crosses.
Did Mendy turn out as a goal?
It was an Hudson-Odoi offside goal. And then there was the cross where Werner was just a toe away from putting the ball into the net.
I think Werner actually was above the ball though.
Yeah, his timing wasn't great. He had the Tammy Abraham timing for that one. But Reece James, and he was solid as well, as you said. And not only is coming forward in the back, he was solid. Did he bounce off once that run he did, where he just Who's there?
Was it Sterling?
No, anyone could bounce off Sterling. Rodri, I think it was, because Rodri's a big, tall guy, so he just said, you know what, get out our way. Yeah, so it's
Uses pinky fingers like.
exactly, yeah. So this guy was fantastic performance, and on this performance, yeah, I think he'll definitely play next week because obviously Christian's out anyway, and I think that he's kind of played himself into the final of the Champions League as well, because Azpilicueta was in that position for the last two big games that we played, but now, yeah, it's Reece James is definitely, I think, cemented that place for the final of the Champions League. So well done, Mr. James, our man of the match. And on the other side, let's give a little mention to Alonso, because I was a bit, when they said Alonso was playing, I was thinking, not sure about that, but he played well. He came out with a big goal in the last minute. He was running the channels on the other side as well, pushing them backwards. He had that chip, didn't he, where the goalkeeper tipped it over from as well. And there was one mazy run he did when he beat about 2 or 3 of the players before cutting it back. So
It's also an attacking force as well as a defensive force.
yeah. So I thought he did okay yesterday. I thought he was decent. Yeah, but just Reece James just tips him for the man of the match. Right, guys, your turn. Over to you. So, do you think, psychologically now Chelsea that's the second time now we've beaten Manchester City in the last 2 occasions. Do you think we can do it a third time? Is it possible to do it for a third? But not a lot of teams beat Man City over three matches. But do you think we've got that psychological edge? Pep from the side he picked today shows that he's got a lot of respect for Chelsea. So, they're running a bit scared. So, what do you think about the performance? Is top 4 cemented now? Obviously, we heard that West Ham lose today against Everton, and top 4 was kind of in the bag. Would you rest players coming up to the Champions League final if we've cemented top 4, or do you think the players still need to have that bit of match fitness? So, put your comments in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget
to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share the video and comment down below.
Okay, cheers guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.